Hey there, YouTube. It's the Piano Piper again. Video number 2 for the day. And this time, we're going to be smoking a pipe. As you can see from the intro of the video, I've got the wood stove cranking out in the kitchen, along with the pellet stove here in the living room. We're in the middle of a nor'easter today up here in Maine, and let me tell you, the snow is coming down. Maybe I'll show you a little footage of that at the end of the video. We're supposed to get around a foot of snow today. Anyway, why you're really here. We're going to be doing a first impressions video on another one of the Cornell Diehl blends that I bought. The series of 8 first impressions. And the one we're going to be doing today is Night Train. Now this one says Bright Virginia Ribbon, Bright Virginia Flake, Cavendish Cut, Virginia grown brown burley, and Perique are pressed into an old-fashioned crumble cake for a truly satisfying smoking experience. This one sounds pretty interesting. So on tobaccoreviews.com, the brand is Cornell Diehl. It's blended by Craig Tarler, manufactured by Cornell Diehl. The blend type is a Virginia Burley. The contents is Burley, Cavendish, Perique, and Virginia. The flavoring is none. The cut is crumble cake. You can get it in a 2-ounce tin like this, an 8-ounce tin, and in bulk. You can get it at smokingpipes.com, among other online tobacco retailers. It is currently in production, and it's made in the United States. And out of 4 stars, it receives a 3.4 on tobaccoreviews.com. So, without further ado, let's crack the tin open and get a tin note. Have your classic Cornell Diehl paper inside. The vintage blends. Okay. And inside is a beautiful crumble cake. Look at that. That is nice. Alright, tin note. Wow. Right off the bat, I am getting this citrusy, bright smell from the Virginias. Must be bright Virginias, and of course the Cavendish is brown cut Virginias. You can smell a little bit of pepperiness in there, and that's probably most likely from the Perique. There is some burley scent coming through, that earthy oats, nutty taste, smell, excuse me, that we're also used to with burley. It's really divine smelling. So I'm going to go ahead and crumble some of this up, give it a little bit of dry time, and I'll be right back. Hey guys, I'm back. I've got the pipe all loaded up. I'm going to be smoking Night Train in my Rossi Rubino 8802, I guess would be the model, or an 802. It's Canadian shape. So without further ado, let's fire it up. I gave it about 10 minutes of dry time because the cake was a little bit on the moist side, but not too bad. Alright, that was a Charlite. Well, right out of the gate, for me and my taste buds, I'm getting a sweetness, and that is definitely from the Virginias and the Cavendish. Smoke is very, very creamy. There's a little crackling going on inside the pipe, so that does tell you it's still a little bit on the moist side. I'm pairing it with a cup of coffee. And it went out. You definitely know that there's Perique in here. My mouth is already starting to get that Perique mouthfeel going on. The spiciness, the pepperiness. Yeah, and the Perique is in your nose too. Very spicy when you retrohale. Well guys, I'm going to smoke down this bowl and I'll be right back at you with a little bit better idea. Be right back. Hey guys, I'm back. Well, I'm about 3/4 of the way through the bowl, almost. And this one, I gotta say, is staying pretty consistent all the way down. The sweetness is still there from the Virginias and Cavendish. There is a bit of citrus-like tang from time to time. And the Perique is still there. It has mellowed some, but it's still there. I know there's no casing on this, at least to my knowledge, but from time to time the aftertaste in my mouth reminds me of honey. I'm not sure if that's just the sweetness coming through the Virginias and my mind is saying, oh, that tastes like honey, or if there is some kind of a topping on there, but I don't think there is. Yeah, we're getting down there now. It's not harsh at all. It is a strong blend, but it is not a harsh blend. It's not tearing my mouth up. No tongue bite. The smoke is still cool. The bowl got hot a few times on me. I did have to slow down my cadence because these Virginias were burned pretty hot. But overall, it's not a bad blend. I would say I've only smoked this bowl, so I'm going to have to smoke some more bowls to really determine what the nick hit is on it. But where it is a fairly strong blend, I would assume there's a moderate nick hit there. It's very well balanced. I am impressed. This is one that I certainly will enjoy smoking from time to time. Yeah, in the retrohale, you can smell this faint sweetness and like molding hay, like aged hay or old grass on a lawn from being mowed. And you get some of the nuttiness from the burley in there. But to me, the burley is not driving the bus. This is a very Virginia forward blend to me. Well, anyway, guys, I will leave it there. Again, this is Cornell Diehl's Night Train. It is a Virginia Cavendish Burley Perique blend, and I would recommend picking up a tin of it and giving it a shot. I'll be back with a full review of this after I get all the first impressions of these 8 blends of Cornell Diehl out of the way. So until next time, guys, be well, be safe, and as always, keep the pipe warm.